Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm starting something new, something I have been thinking about for a long time, and I'm genuinely excited to share this journey with all of you. Life is a series of ups and downs, of learning and unlearning, and of growth. And while I have had my fair share of experiences, I realize there's always room for intentional growth. This is why I'm introducing my 100 days of personal growth. Over the next 100 days, I will delve deep into different areas of my life where I seek improvement and fulfillment. Now, you might ask, why 100 days? Well, they say it takes about 21 days to form a habit, but I believe it takes more than that to witness profound, holistic change. By the end of these 100 days, I hope not only to pick up new skills and habits but also to experience a deeper understanding of myself and my journey. Throughout this series, I will focus on various aspects, from physical and mental wellness, building and mending relationships, to acquiring new skills and giving back to the community. But more than that, I will be sharing the real, raw emotions and challenges I face along the way. Why share this with the world, you ask? Because I believe in the power of community. Your support, feedback, and maybe even your personal stories could make this journey even more enriching. Together, we can inspire and uplift each other. But before I embark on this journey, I'd love to hear from you. What are some challenges you have faced in your growth journey? And if you have ever undertaken a similar challenge, what was your experience? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Remember, this isn't just about self-improvement. It's about self-discovery. So, if you're intrigued, if you wish to be a part of my journey, or even if you're just curious to see where the next 100 days take me, hit that subscribe button and join me on this adventure. Day 1, here we come. Let's grow together. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we're diving deep into a foundational concept, self-awareness. You might wonder, why start with self-awareness? Aren't there more actionable areas to begin with? And to that, I'd say, understanding oneself is the very cornerstone of any genuine personal growth. Think of all the times you have made decisions without really understanding why, or the times you have reacted in ways you later regretted. That's where self-awareness comes into play. It's the conscious knowledge of one's own character, emotions, desires, and motivations. Being self-aware means understanding why you feel what you feel, why you act the way you do. It's not just about introspection, but also about understanding how you come across to the world. But why is it essential? Firstly, it helps improve relationships. When you know yourself, you communicate better and understand others more effectively. Secondly, it aids in decision-making. Knowing your strengths, weaknesses, and triggers can guide your choices in both personal and professional spheres. Over the next few days, I will be diving deep into exercises, books, and even seeking feedback from friends and family, all in a quest to enhance my self-awareness. And I encourage you to do the same. Because, at the end of the day, understanding yourself is the first step towards growth. Stay with me on this journey, and let's discover more about ourselves together. If you have any exercises or resources that have helped you with self-awareness, please share them in the comments below. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you tomorrow as we delve deeper into this journey. Remember, every step towards understanding yourself is a step towards a better you. Hey everyone, welcome back to day 3 of my 100 days of personal growth. If yesterday was all about understanding the why with self awareness, today is about the how. We're talking tools, resources, and the guiding lights I will be using on this journey. Let's start with books. Reading has always been a window to different perspectives for me. These books, hold or point to them, cover a range of topics, from psychology to spirituality, all aimed at nurturing personal growth. Now, I know we live in a digital age, and there's an app for nearly everything. From meditation apps like Headspace to habit trackers and even journaling apps like Day One, I have curated a list that I believe will be instrumental in this journey. I will dive deeper into each of these in the coming days, giving you an inside look at my progress and sharing my experience. But what's a journey without some guidance? Throughout these 100 days, I will also be seeking advice and insights from mentors, those who have walked this path before me and have wisdom to share. Mentors provide direction, share their experiences, and above all, they remind us that while the journey is personal, we are not alone in it. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are some books, apps, or people that have been pivotal in your personal growth journey? Let's build a resource bank together. Write in the comments below. Tomorrow, I will be diving into one of these resources in detail. Can you guess which one? Stay tuned. Remember, with the right tools and guidance, growth becomes an exciting path to tread. See you in the next one. Hey everyone! Today is day 4 of my 100 days of personal growth. And today's topic reminds me of a story from my childhood. When I was about 10, my grandmother gave me a small potted plant. She told me, care for it daily, and it will grow. Excited, I watered it, placed it in the sunlight, but after a few days, I got busy with games and forgot about it. The plant withered. That plant taught me a lesson about consistency. Our personal growth is much like that plant. Without a consistent daily routine, our growth too can wither. Just like that young me needed a routine to care for the plant, we need daily routines to nurture our growth. Here is what I have mapped out for myself. The key is consistency. Over the next week, I will follow this routine, nurturing my growth, ensuring I don't neglect any aspect of it, just like that plant. But as I learned from my plant, it's not about rigidly sticking to a routine, it's about understanding and adjusting. Routines should empower us, not confine us. I often think about that plant. What if I'd stuck to the routine? Where would it be now? Where will we be if we stick to our routines? Do you have a daily routine? Or maybe a story like mine that taught you its importance? Share with me in the comments below. Day by day, step by step, with the right routine, we grow. Join me tomorrow as we journey further. Together, let's make every day count. Hello everyone, and welcome to day 5 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we're diving deep into the world of mindfulness and meditation. A few years ago, if someone had mentioned mindfulness to me, I might have pictured monks in far-off monasteries, chanting and living in silence. But, in reality, mindfulness hit me in the most unexpected of places. It was during a particularly chaotic day at work. Deadlines loomed, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing, and amidst that frenzy, I spilled my coffee all over some important papers. I felt like breaking down. But then a colleague, sensing my distress, simply said, "Take 5 minutes. Breathe with me." And we did. We sat amidst that chaos, eyes closed, just breathing. Those 5 minutes felt like a reset. That was my introduction to mindfulness, being present in the moment, no matter where you are or what's happening around you. Since then, I have been exploring meditation, using apps, attending workshops, and reading up on it. It's a journey to train the mind to find the center amidst the storm. Do I achieve Zen-like peace every time? No. Sometimes, my mind wanders to my shopping list or a funny meme I saw. But every session, every breath, brings a bit more clarity and calm. Mindfulness isn't about escaping reality, it's about plunging deeper into it. Feeling every emotion, acknowledging every thought, and then letting it go. For the next week, I will be dedicating time each day to meditation. Tracking my progress, my struggles, the moments of peace, and the moments of chaos. I invite you to join me. Have you ever tried meditation? Or had an unexpected moment of mindfulness like I did at work? Share your stories in the comments. We learn best when we learn from each other. Till tomorrow, remember, in the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. See you on day 6. Hello and welcome to day 6 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we are navigating the inner landscape of our values and beliefs. These are our compass points, guiding our choices, actions, and, ultimately, our life's journey. Let me take you back to a defining moment in my life. I was in high school, faced with a choice to either go along with the popular group playing a prank on someone or stand up against it. The prank seemed harmless to many, but it didn't sit right with me. At that moment, I had to decide, do I follow the crowd or do I follow my gut? That decision taught me the power of values. It wasn't about the prank, it was about empathy, integrity, and standing up for what I felt was right. It's moments like these that make us question, what do I believe in? What are the core values that guide my decisions? Values aren't just words, they're the principles we live by. Over the years, I have tried to identify mine, noting them down, reflecting on them. And you know what? It's an ongoing process. Think about it. What are the values you wouldn't compromise on? Our values shape our actions, like how my belief in a value like community service or continuous learning drives me to corresponding action like volunteer weekly or read daily. But it's essential to remember, it's okay if our values evolve. As we grow, experience more of life, our perspectives might change. What's important is to stay authentic and true to ourselves. I have a challenge for you. Take a few minutes today to jot down your core values. Reflect on them. Are your daily actions in alignment with them? Let's share and discuss in the comments. I genuinely want to know. As we wrap up day 6, remember, understanding our values is like setting our internal compass. It won't prevent storms, but it will guide us through them. Join me tomorrow for another deep dive into personal growth. Hey there, and welcome to day 7 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we are taking a step back, looking at our journey over the past week and reflecting on the lessons learned. This week, we covered a lot. From the importance of self-awareness to the tranquility of mindfulness, every day has been a step forward. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What resonated the most? Which day sparked a revelation or made you think differently? On day 1, we began with setting the stage, understanding what personal growth means to each of us. By day 2, we explored the pivotal role of self-awareness and how it's the foundation of all personal growth. Day 3 was all about resources, the tools that empower our journey. On day 4, we discussed the importance of routines with a personal story that many of you related to. And then, on day 5, we delved deep into the serenity and clarity offered by mindfulness and meditation. Finally, yesterday, we navigated the world of our values and beliefs, understanding the principles that guide us. I want to share something. This week has been transformative for me. Not just because of the topics we discussed, but because of a real-life situation. Just 3 days ago, I faced a challenging decision at work. 2 paths, each reflecting a different value I hold dear. It was our discussions here, especially about mindfulness and values, that helped me find clarity. This week wasn't just theory, it was practical, real. It's proof that when we invest in our personal growth, the returns show up in the most unexpected places. I'd love to know if any of you had a similar experience this week, where our discussions influenced or helped you in a tangible way. Let's share and grow together. As we wrap up our first week, I want to thank each of you for being part of this journey. Week 1 was just the beginning. There is so much more to explore. I will see you tomorrow as we embark on week 2, armed with insights, reflections, and a shared passion for growth. Welcome back to day 8 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we dive into the transformative world of skill acquisition. Have you ever wondered how learning a new skill can be a game changer for personal growth? Every skill we acquire is like adding a unique brush stroke to the canvas of our lives. It adds depth, color, and shape to who we are. Let's start with a simple question. Think of one skill you have always wanted to learn. Got it? Now, imagine the satisfaction, confidence, and growth that would come from mastering that skill. The beauty of skill acquisition is that it's not just about the skill itself, but the journey, discipline, and determination it fosters within us. Let me share a personal experience. A few years back, I was always amazed by people who could play the guitar. The melodies, the rhythms, it felt like a distant dream. I decided to take the leap and learn. And while the journey had its share of sore fingers and of tuned strums, the personal growth was unparalleled. By learning to play, I not only acquired a new skill but also learned patience, consistency, and the joy of small progressions. It also taught me that growth often happens outside our comfort zone. Continuous skill acquisition pushes us to evolve, to become better versions of ourselves. It challenges our minds, our bodies, and our perceptions of what we're capable of. In today's digital age, the resources to learn are at our fingertips. Online courses, tutorials, workshops, the world is our classroom. So, whether it's picking up a musical instrument, diving into a new language, or mastering digital design, Every skill we acquire contributes not just to our resume but to our personal narrative. As we wrap up today, I'd love to challenge you. Identify one skill you have always wanted to learn and take the first step. Maybe it's watching a tutorial, buying a book, or joining a class. And do share your chosen skill in the comments. Let's inspire each other. Join me tomorrow as we dive deeper into the world of skills, uncovering how to select the right ones to supercharge our personal growth journey. Until then, keep growing, keep learning. Welcome back to day 9 of my 100 days of personal growth. Yesterday, we talked about the power of skill acquisition. Today, let's address a crucial question. Out of the countless skills out there, how do we identify and choose the right ones to learn? Now, while it's tempting to jump into something just because it's trendy or because everyone else is doing it, selecting the right skill requires a more introspective approach. Have you ever taken up a hobby or course only to realize halfway that it doesn't resonate with you? That's common, but it can be avoided. A few years ago, everyone I knew was diving into the world of digital design. The artwork, the animations, the digital landscapes, they looked fascinating. I thought, why not give it a go? I invested in an expensive course, got all the recommended software, only to realize a month in that it wasn't for me. It wasn't about the complexity, it simply didn't align with my passions. That experience was an eye-opener. I learned that choosing a skill isn't just about its popularity or demand. It's about alignment. Here is a simple guide I wish I'd known back then. When choosing a skill to learn, consider these 3 factors. Passion. Does the skill ignite a spark within you? Are you excited about it? Purpose. How does this skill align with your personal or professional goals? Practicability. Do you have the necessary resources and time to dedicate to this skill? Assessing these factors doesn't guarantee immediate success, but it ensures the journey is aligned with who you are and where you want to go. For me, after the digital design detour, I took a step back and realized my true passion was storytelling. Once I pivoted towards that passion, everything felt more natural, rewarding, and fulfilling. Today's challenge? Think of a skill you have been considering. Evaluate it against the 3 factors: passion, purpose, and practicability. Drop your reflections in the comments. Let's learn and grow together. Join me tomorrow as we deep dive into the intricate world of mastering new skills, making the journey smoother and more rewarding. Keep growing, keep exploring, and always remember, the right skill can be a gateway to unimaginable growth. Day 10. Welcome back to day 10 of my 100 days of personal growth. After exploring how to choose the right skill, today we are discussing a framework that can make mastering any skill more achievable. Introducing the DIPT framework. It stands for dedication, interest, effort, and time. These are the pillars of any successful skill acquisition journey. Let's break them down. Dedication. Dedication is about commitment. It's about consistently showing up, even on days you might not feel like it. When I started my journey of learning photography, there were days when I felt completely lost. Settings, compositions, lighting, it was overwhelming. But my dedication to the craft meant I kept revisiting, practicing, and refining. Interest. Without genuine interest, our efforts can easily wane. Interest is that inner spark, that excitement you feel when you think about or engage in the skill. My interest in photography wasn't just about taking good photos. It was about capturing moments, telling stories without words. Find what deeply interests you about the skill you are pursuing. Effort. Effort translates your dedication and interest into action. It's the sweat equity you invest. Every early morning and every late evening I spent capturing shots, every photo critique I sought, that was effort propelling me forward. Time. Mastery doesn't come overnight. It's about giving yourself the time to learn, make mistakes, and grow. Hello, amazing people. Welcome back to day 11 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we will break down the psychology of skill acquisition. Ever wondered why learning something new often feels like an emotional roller coaster? Let's get into it. Conscious incompetence. The first stage is conscious incompetence. This is when you know you don't know. Sounds confusing? Let me explain. When I first picked up the guitar, I was painfully aware of how much I didn't know. Strumming, chords, scales, I knew I was incompetent, and that's actually a good starting point. Conscious competence. Next up, we have conscious competence. This stage arrives when you can perform the skill but have to think about it consciously. After many hours of practice and a lot of YouTube tutorials, I could finally play a few songs. But boy, did I have to focus. Unconscious incompetence. This stage is tricky. It's when you don't know that you don't know something. In my guitar journey, this was when I thought I was a pro after learning just 3 chords. Spoiler, I wasn't. Unconscious competence. Finally, the pinnacle is unconscious competence. You're so good that you can do it without even thinking. Nowadays, I can strum and pick while having a conversation or even thinking about what's for dinner. It feels natural, and that's the beauty of reaching this stage. Recognizing these stages in your learning process can be both comforting and motivating. It helps you appreciate the ups and downs of the journey. What stage are you in for a skill you're currently learning? Let me know in the comments below. Tomorrow, we will delve into the importance of mentors and role models in speeding up your journey through these stages. But for now, wherever you are in your personal growth, remember, every stage has its own beauty and challenges. Embrace them all. Hey everyone, welcome back to day 12 of my 100 days of personal growth. Do you love reading but find that you never have enough time to get through all the books you want? Then today's skill is for you, speed reading. Speed reading isn't about skimming or missing out on the details, it's about efficiently absorbing information. And I will show you how it's transformed my learning process. Why speed reading? First off, why speed reading? Well, the average person reads around 200 to 300 words per minute. With speed reading, you can potentially double or triple that rate. For me, speed reading enabled me to get through all my college textbooks and still have time for novels and self-development books. The basics, chunking and minimizing subvocalization. There are various techniques, but today we will focus on 2, chunking and minimizing subvocalization. Chunking is about reading multiple words at a glance, while minimizing subvocalization involves reducing the inner voice that reads aloud in your mind. Start small. Now, you won't go from 200 to 900 words per minute overnight. It's important to start small. When I first started, it was frustrating. I felt like I was losing comprehension. But like any skill, it takes practice. Practice makes perfect. Remember, speed reading is a skill that takes time to develop. The key is to practice consistently. I practice just 15 minutes a day, focusing on chunking and minimizing subvocalization. Gradually, I saw improvement not just in my speed but also in my comprehension. Real-life application. Once you have grasped speed reading, the applications are endless: books, articles, work documents, you name it. These days, I can go through an entire 300-page book in a few hours, and that has opened up a whole new world for me. So, have you tried speed reading before? Or do you have any tips for those just starting out? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow, we're diving into the fascinating topic of time management, the Eisenhower box. But for now, grab a book and give speed reading a go. Trust me, it's a game changer. Day 13. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 13 of my 100 days of personal growth. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why? Or do you struggle with remembering names? Today, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of memory mastery. Improving memory isn't just for quiz nights or exams, it's a lifelong skill that can help you in everyday situations. Let's get into it. Why memory mastery? First up, let's talk about why mastering your memory is so crucial. From professional growth to social interactions, a good memory can be your greatest asset. The method of loci. One of the most effective techniques for memory improvement is the method of loci, also known as the memory palace. Imagine placing the things you need to remember in different rooms of a familiar building or path. This way, you associate these items or facts with locations you already know well. Chunking and grouping. Another technique is chunking or grouping information together. Instead of remembering a 10-digit number as individual digits, think of them in chunks. Trust me, it's a game changer. Real-life application. Now, how can you use these techniques in real life? Last month, I had a presentation. Using the method of loci, I remembered every single point I had to make without even glancing at my notes. Consistent practice. Like any other skill, memory improvement requires consistent practice. I have been practicing these techniques daily, and the results have been amazing. Not just in specific tasks, but in daily life. Have you tried any memory improvement techniques? Or do you have any memory challenges you're facing? Share them in the comments below. Join me tomorrow as we explore the importance of emotional intelligence in personal growth. But for now, why not try one of these memory techniques and let me know how it goes? Hey everyone! Welcome back to day 14 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we're diving headfirst into the digital world with digital literacy, getting started with basic coding. Digital literacy isn't just a buzzword, it's a crucial skill in our tech-driven age. And coding is the language that powers this digital landscape. So, let's roll up our sleeves and begin. Why digital literacy? First, why is digital literacy so vital today? Whether you want to excel in your career, start your own tech venture, or even just understand the world around you better, digital literacy, especially coding, is a must. Introduction to coding. Now, let's talk about coding. What is it, really? At its core, coding is like giving instructions to a computer. It's telling the computer what to do, step by step. Learning a coding language, Python. There are many programming languages out there, but for beginners, I highly recommend Python. Python reads like plain English, making it easier to grasp for newcomers. A simple Python example. Let's not just talk theory, let's write some code. See, that wasn't too hard, right? Coding is all about breaking down tasks into small, manageable steps. Online resources and courses. To get started, you don't need to enroll in a computer science degree. There are tons of online resources and courses available. Many of these courses are free or low cost and offer interactive learning experiences. Have you ever tried coding, or are you interested in learning? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Tomorrow, we're delving into the power of networking, building meaningful professional relationships. But for today, why not head over to one of those online platforms and start your coding journey? Trust me, it's an exciting world to explore. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 15 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we are stepping into the world of public speaking, a skill that can truly supercharge your personal and professional growth. Whether you are a student, a professional, or someone simply looking to boost their self-confidence, the art of public speaking is a game changer. So, let's embark on this exciting journey. Why public speaking? First off, why is public speaking so crucial in today's world? From acing job interviews to captivating an audience during a presentation, public speaking can open doors you might not have imagined. The power of storytelling. At the heart of great public speaking is storytelling. Stories connect with people on an emotional level, making your message more memorable. Overcoming the fear of public speaking. Many people fear public speaking. It's natural, but it's a fear that can be overcome. Remember, even the most seasoned speakers once started with butterflies in their stomachs. The 3 Ps: preparation, practice, and presentation. To become a great public speaker, focus on the 3 Ps: preparation, practice, and presentation. Preparation involves researching your topic, understanding your audience, and crafting a compelling message. Practice means rehearsing, not just your words but your body language and tone. And presentation is about the actual delivery. Online courses and resources. Improving your public speaking skills is easier than ever with the abundance of online courses and resources. These resources offer structured lessons, feedback, and a supportive community to help you grow. Have you ever had to speak in public, and how did it go? Or are you interested in honing your public speaking skills? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Tomorrow, we're delving into the art of time management, making the most of your day. But for now, consider joining a public speaking club or taking an online course. Every step you take brings you closer to unlocking the power of your voice. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 16 of my 100 days of personal growth. Today, we're diving into the magical world of sketching and drawing. Whether you are an aspiring artist or someone simply looking to unleash their creativity, the art of drawing can be a beautiful addition to your personal growth journey. Why drawing? First, let's talk about why drawing is more than just putting pencil to paper. Drawing is about expressing yourself, solving problems visually, and even enhancing your cognitive abilities. The basics, materials, and techniques. Before we start sketching, let's cover the basics. We will also discuss some fundamental techniques like shading, perspective, and proportion. The value of daily sketching. Like any skill, practice makes perfect. Daily sketching is a powerful habit. You don't need to create masterpieces every day. It's about the process, the journey. Online resources and communities. The world of drawing is vast, and there are countless resources and communities out there to help you on your journey. These resources offer guidance, inspiration, and a sense of belonging to a creative community. Have you tried drawing or sketching before, or is it something you're interested in? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Tomorrow, we will explore the science of goal setting, turning dreams into reality. But for now, why not grab a sketchbook and some pencils and join me in a simple sketching exercise? Remember, every line you draw is a step towards embracing your creativity.